世界裏邊最近呢幾年呢有好多不同嘅危機。
I talked about last week that this world have several crises looming.
不但如此啊，今趟嘅疫情唔係最後一個。
And not only that, this epidemic is not the last of it.
完咗仲有好多不同嘅嘢我哋要應付。
After that, there are many other things that we need to face.
我哋嘅經濟會係大幅度嘅崩潰。
There will be a collapse economically.
而家啲人亦都知道咧，係準備咧，世界會係缺糧，唔夠糧食。
And many are preparing for the shortage of food.
而家不同嘅國家咧開始咧係將啲咁嘅糧食咧唔運出口。喂
There was a feedback. Can't hear you.
而家啲國家開始咧唔運啲糧食出口。咁係有一個需要瞄咗佢。喂，我聽唔到。
OK， 而家聽到啦。
頭先所講嘅係唔包括有啲我哋而家仲未見到嘅危機會出現。
What I mentioned did not include other crises that have not surfaced yet. 有
好多人我相信咧，希望咧。盼望好渴望咧，趁早係恢復翻正常一切嘅嘢。
Many have a desire that have a hope that this soon will pass.
可以快啲翻工，可以快啲翻學。
That we can go back to work, go back to school soon.
有唔少基督徒咧係求福求平安。
And others are praying for blessing, praying for peace.
我上個禮拜所解釋嘅呢個瘟疫其實唔係一個湊巧嚟嘅。
And I mentioned also last week that this epidemic is not a coincidence.
一個小小嘅病毒比一個最細嘅細胞仲係實在細。
This virus, this small virus, is even smaller than a cell.
少過0.03個公分。
That is smaller than 0.03 of a millimeter.
A micrometer or whatever, micron. 可以使到全個世界停頓。
That it have caused the world to stop.
使到人心惶惶。
That people are in panic.
使到世界最強嘅強人啊，都係束手無策嘅。
And the leaders, the great leaders of this world, they could do nothing.
因為我哋係而家係鋌而走險咧，係寧願犧牲我哋嘅經濟啊，犧牲失業啊，犧牲經濟嘅崩潰啊，都係要嚟到去對付呢個疫情。
And they're taking the risk of the collapse of the economy, of people losing jobs, and they are still continue what they need to do.
所以呢個唔係一個湊巧嚟嘅。
So this is not a coincidence.
聖經類似咧係講俾你哋知道咧，神咧係使用咧呢個瘟疫啊、蝗蟲啊、旱災啊，導致嘅饑荒或者敵人嘅侵略咧，做刑罰以色列嘅工具。
That the Bible has mentioned that God can use the plagues, the locusts, the droughts that cause famine, and the enemy attacking Israel as an instrument of punishment.
唔單止以色列，仲有埃及。
Not only Israel, also Egypt.
然後你睇睇呢個啟示錄嘅時候咧，仲有全世界或者先知書都有咁講。
And even the whole world, that even in the prophets, they said this.
聖經裏邊話各地都有饑荒同埋瘟疫。
That many places will have famine and plague.
我哋要感謝神嘅一樣嘢就係瘟疫係其中一樣嘅最容易嘅，就係咧有解救嘅方法。
And we need to thank God because epidemic is something that we could deal with.
其他咧係難好多。
The others are harder.
瘟疫咧可以洗手，可以唔食不潔嘅動物，可以隔離就可以啦。
In a plague that we can wash our hands and we could be quarantined and we could deal with that.
甚至乎咧，其實我哋唔需要咁驚啲病毒喎，因為咧，甚至乎你摸個病毒。或者摸個有病毒患病病毒死嘅人，如果你洗一手，你唔摸口耳眼鼻， 你都係唔會感染嘅。
And we don't need to be afraid of this virus so much, because even if you come in contact with it, or you touch someone who died of it, as long as we wash our hand and do not touch our faces, our face, our ear, our mouth, then nothing would happen to you.
當然你亦都有個戴個口罩啦，當然係同埋保護衣服。
You may need a mask as well to protect yourself.
所以呢個係唯一可以有得解決嘅一個神嘅刑罰。
This is one of the God's punishment where that we can deal with.
再多一樣嘅就係當瘟疫盛行嘅時候。
And when we in the plague is widespread.
神係咧，其實頒布咧，當有感染嘅疾病嘅時候咧，係需要隔離，需要咧關閉7日，然後再加7日，再睇多7日，睇得唔得嘅。
And God have also laid down a law said that when there's a plague, then you could quarantine the people for 7 days, and then 7 days more, and 7 days until everything is cleared.
其實呢個隔離唔係單止係患病嘅人需要咁樣做。
That for this quarantine not only restricted to those who are sick.
幾個禮拜之前我亦都解釋到咧，嗰啲好嘅人都需要隔離。
And I mentioned several weeks ago, even those who are not sick need to be quarantined.
我哋知道神咧叫以色列同嗰啲外邦人隔離，點解有咩意思？我哋以為係民族嘅優越感或者係歧視啊。
And God had called Israel to be separate from the Gentiles. We thought that this was national superiority complex, or is it racial discrimination?
而家我哋知道世界嘅不同嘅國家咧開始咁做啦。原來咧同一啲帶病有疫情嘅國家咧係要有隔離嘅，所以有陣時候封關、封城、封國。
And we see that many countries are doing that right now. They want to distance themselves from the country where the epidemic hit the hardest, and they close down their borders, they close down the cities, they close down the country.
神咧話叫以色列人同佢哋隔離，其實話咧，因為你唔好沾染佢哋惡俗，唔好沾染佢哋嘅污穢同埋可憎之物淫亂嘅事情。原來呢啲都係影響有疫情嘅嘢。
And that God wanted Israel to separate from them, from their the evil traditions and the different habits, and eating the unclean food, and having promiscuity among them. These things will prevent them from catching what the Gentiles might have.
喺哥林多後書第6章第17節裏邊講話，你務要從他們中間分別出嚟，不要沾染不潔淨之物，我就收納你。嗱，呢不潔淨之物咧係話可憎之物，其實係。
And in the 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 17, he said, "Therefore, come out from them and be separate," said the Lord. "Touch no unclean thing, and I will receive you." These unclean things is the actually things that are abominable.
出埃及記第15章第26節裏邊所講咧，佢話如果你聽我嘅説話咧，留意我嘅誡命咧，我就唔會將呢個埃及嘅人嘅疾病加你身上高。
And also in the Exodus chapter 15 verse 26 is that that if you listen carefully to the Lord your God and do what is right in his eyes, and you pay attention to his commands and keep all his decrees, I will not bring on you any of the diseases I brought on the Egyptians.
而家我哋明白咧，原來神嘅用意係咁樣嘅，
We need to know
係保護我哋。
God's intention is to protect us.
所以今趟嘅疫情裏邊，我哋唔需要諗咧，神咧，你可唔可以使神蹟啊，醫好我哋咁樣？
For that reason, we don't have to think that God, can you perform miracles and heal us?
神要我哋所做嘅就係我哋隔離自己，洗手，唔好摸口摸面，我哋係保護自己。
And what God wanted us to do is to clean, to wash our hands, to be quarantined, and not to touch our face, our eye, our nose, or mouth.
所以唔好以為咧政府為難你，其實政府所做嘅都係同神嘅話語係符合嘅。
Do not think that the government is going out its way to make things difficult for you, but they are doing it according to God's word.
最近咧睇呢個英國嘅廣播電台 BBC 咧，有一個係講到武漢城市裏邊嘅，即係疫情裏邊有咩發生。
And there's a a broadcast from CBC to talk about what's happening in Wuhan.
其中有啲橫額咧係寫出嚟嘅大嘅標語。
And there was a banner that they show.
其中就講話你要係信科學。
It said you have to believe in science.
因為呢個洗手嗰啲隔離嗰啲咧係科學嚟嘅。
Because the washing of hands and quarantines are scientific.
其實基督徒老早知道神嘅話語幾千年以前已經係講咗出嚟。
As Christians, we know that the God have already mentioned, recorded that 1,000 years ago.
科學咧根本好多時咧，佢哋話聖經唔合科學啊，唔合潮流啊，係好古舊嘅。
And sometimes the people say that the Bible is not scientific and is so traditional, so old.
今日睇呢個話你要信科學，其實嘅意思係源於聖經裏邊所講嘅洗手洗口，聖經老早講咗。
But what they mention here about scientific, that the science is also been mentioned in the Bible for thousands of years.
我上幾個禮拜講到呢個洗手，其實係18世紀嘅時候先至被醫學提倡出嚟嘅。
And I mentioned several weeks ago that the washing of the hand were first come to service in the 18th century.
神係老早知道。
But God knew even before then.
我哋今趟去隔離、去洗手、去做潔淨嘅工作，其實係符合聖經嘅。
And what we're doing right now, washing of our hands and quarantining, is according to the Bible.
今日我哋繼續。
Today we'll continue.
我睇今日嘅經文就係歷代志上第12章第32節。以撒迦支派有200個族長，都係通達事務，知道以色列所當行的。他們的族弟兄都聽從他們的命令。
And in 1 Chronicles chapter 12, verse 32, that's today's scripture. From Issachar, a man who understood the times and knew what Israel should do, 200 chiefs with all their relatives under the command.
我今日所講嘅題目叫做時勢嘅俊傑。
And today about the theme today is the people who know, the men who understood the times.
我哋祈禱啊。
Let's pray.
父，我哋感謝你俾我哋咁嘅機會。
Father, we thank you for this opportunity.
嚟到剩低落幾個禮拜。
To quiet down ourselves for several weeks.
思考人生裏邊嘅意義。
To contemplate of the meaning of life.
同埋亦都去尋求你嘅旨意，知道你要做緊乜嘢嘢。
And to seek your will, to see what you are doing.
幫助我哋能夠適應到去面臨新嘅轉變。
Help us to be able to confront the times.
我哋咁禱告。
Okay.
We pray this.
奉主耶穌基督名求。
In the name of Jesus Christ.
阿門。
Amen.
好似聽到Julie 把聲係嘛？陳太。OK。
I think we heard Mrs. Chan.
過去呢個動盪日子裏邊，好多嘅環教會係求平安。
In the past, during the turbulent times, that many of the Chinese churches to pray for peace.
希望神賜俾我哋太平盛世安居樂業。
And asking God to, hoping and asking God to give us this peaceful and prosperous time.
甚至咧，教會嘅你有唱過音樂啊，教會嘅樂隊寫平安嘅詩歌，係好感動、好安慰好多基督徒。
And a lot of times the songs that are composed during that time make people feel peaceful and being
到今趟疫情裏邊更多基督徒出嚟提倡係求聯合嚟祈禱，係求福、求平安。
At this time, a lot of the Christians came out and promote that we should pray together to ask for blessing and ask for peace.
因為基督徒係愛和平，係唔喜歡有紛爭，唔喜歡有動亂，唔希望有任何嘅負面嘅嘢。
And as Christians, we like to have peace. We don't like to quarrel. That we don't like the riots and anything that's negative.
我哋認為太平盛世就係神嘅旨意。
We thought that peace and prosperity is the will of God.
所以呢個係我哋嘅禱告嘅中心。
This is the center of our prayer.
我亦都相信呢個亦都係我哋每一個人今日嘅心願。
And I believe this is also the desire of our hearts.
前幾日有一個姊妹同我聯絡。
Several days ago, a sister made contact with me.
佢係好傷心。
and she's very sad
好難過。
and sad
見到咁多人死，
to see
咁
so
多人
many
病。
die, so many people have gone sick.
佢話牧師啊，你可唔可以祈禱停止求神停止呢個病毒咧？
And she asked, Pastor, can you pray and ask God to stop this epidemic?
響昨日有個弟兄發一個視頻俾我，
And yesterday's brother texted me
響美國裏邊有一個牧師，
that in the United States there's a pastor
響呢個聚會裏邊咧係發嬲咁樣怒罵呢個病毒。
that the pastor during a meeting was rebuking this virus.
係真係好緊要啊！呢個禱告真係，如果神俾佢有咁嘅能力嘅時候咧，真係好有能力嘅禱告。
And if indeed God have given him this power, then indeed this is very powerful prayer.
佢奉耶穌嘅名將呢個咁嘅病毒咧係送翻去地獄裏邊，
That he in Jesus' name sent us right back into hell.
然後咧祈求咧呢個福氣臨到美國。
And to pray that the blessing be upon the United States.
聽咁多之後，我要解釋啊！
I need to explain.
我要解釋一個好重要嘅情況，
To need to explain a very important.
因為係會影響我哋點樣向前行，同埋向前行嘅態度，
And it will affect how we go forward and the attitude that we should bring with us going
同
forward.
埋響呢個世界上高將來要扮演咩嘅角色。
And what the role that we should play in this world in the future.
其實過去嗰一年裏邊，我忍咗好耐。
And the past year, I have waited.
我冇講到任何乜嘢嘢，
I have said nothing
因為時機未成熟。
because the time has not come.
如果我講，大家唔會明白，
Even if I said it, you will not understand,
或者唔會同意，
or that you would disagree,
或者覺得佢太消極，
or you think that was too negative or pessimistic,
或者以為呢，或者我唔出聲嘅時候，你會以為咧呢個牧師都唔係先天下之憂而憂，樂天下之樂而樂。
and do you think that as a pastor that I am not worried? I don't worry before this world, the worry of this world, or that I did not rejoice after the world rejoiced.
或者如果我講嘅時候，大家有啲人會話誣告我係散佈謠言啊、妖言逆眾啊、唯恐天下不亂。
And if I mention anything, that people would accuse me of spreading rumors and try to cause trouble.
不過我最近幾個月都透露咗少少嘅內容。
Even though that's the case, but recently I have mentioned a little bit.
雖然忍住唔講，
Even though that I'm patient and not said everything.
你記唔記得我講過乜嘢咧？
You remember what I said?
我講過假先知喺最危機嘅時候係預言平安。
I said the false prophets in the time of crisis, they were prophesying peace.
根本已經係冇平安㗎，已經係到一個地步咧，係冇可能再有平安嘅。佢哋會預言平安，應許你平安。
But the situation is to a point where there can be no peace, but yet they still prophesying peace.
作啲詩歌俾你聽，令到你感到好安慰，放鬆冇事，已經覺得係好快就平安無事㗎啦。
And composing songs and hymns for you that to feel peaceful and to think that soon all this will pass.
令到你唔去面對將要臨到嘅事實。
So that causing you not to confront this reality.
聖經裏面所講話咧，呢啲假嘅先知咧，響被擄嘅人當中，要首先係被擄。
And God said in the Bible that these people, these false prophets, they will be the first one who being captured.
你話記唔記得我亦都講過咧？
I also said,
你明我所解釋就係，我哋要明白神響而家係做緊乜嘢嘢。
that we need to understand what God is doing at this
唔
time.
係報紙講俾你聽係乜嘢嘢，
Not what what's in the newspaper,
唔係新聞講俾你聽係乜嘢嘢，唔係呢個網上高講俾你乜嘢嘢，
not what the news is telling you, or neither what is the internet is telling you.
唔係社評，唔係輿論，
And not the editorials or other things.
因為呢啲都唔係神嘅旨意啦，係人嘅心裏邊嘅分析。
Because these are not the will of God, but rather the analysis of humans.
神嘅旨意唔係咁多人知道。
Not too many people know the will of God.
尤其是啲唔信主嘅人，根本係唔明白到有咩發生緊。
Especially those non-Christians, they don't understand what is happening.
我上幾個禮拜透露過，上個禮拜。
Last week I mentioned.
我話最好嘅日子已經過咗啦。
He said the best time has passed.
從今日開始，最低限度有幾年。
That from this time onward, at least a few years,
我哋會經歷困難嘅。
That we'll go through difficult times.
但係我解釋俾大家知咧，我哋仲未到大災難嘅時限。
But yet, this is not the great tribulation.
所以我哋唔好諗住咧，當呢個封咗城嗰啲嘢完咗之後，一切正常翻過嚟。
Do not think that after that we lifted the lockdown, that everything will become normal.
除咗平安之外，除咗渴望平安之外，我哋有冇諗到第二啲嘅嘢咧
？Besides peace or our desire for peace, have we thought about other things?
我哋嘅心裏邊會做好準備咧。如果而家呢個時間唔係平安嘅時間嘅話
，Is our heart ready? If indeed these are not the peaceful times.
我今日要揭開呢個謎底。
Today I want to give you the answer.
幫助我哋點樣去往前行。
Help us to go forward.
越早知道我哋就越好。
The sooner we know, the better off we are.
英文所講 ，you have to know your enemy, who you are facing。我哋需要知道我哋所面對嘅敵人係乜嘢嘢。
We need to know the enemy that we are facing.
我哋需要知道我哋要面對將來嘅處境係點樣樣。
We need to know the situation we'll be facing in the future.
好叫幫助我哋能夠部署我哋人生。
So it would help us to prepare our lives.
扮演我哋嘅角色係乜嘢？
And what our role is.
成為一個有使命感嘅人。
To become a person with a mission.
頭先所讀嘅經文，呢個歷代志上第12章第32節裏邊所講，呢一班咁嘅以撒家人咧，佢通達時務，即係了解而家發生緊乜嘢嘢。
And in our scripture, 1 Chronicles chapter 12, it says that these men understood the times, so they know what is happening.
個意思唔係有而家發生咗乜嘢嘢，就嚟要發生緊乜嘢嘢。
It doesn't mean that they knew what happened, but actually what will happen.
個個人都知道有咩發生咗。
Everyone know what happened already.
個個人都有佢嘅意見喺裏邊。
Everyone have their opinion.
但係我哋知唔知道將要發生乜嘢咧？神向你有咩啟示俾你知道咧？
Do we know what will happen? Have God revealed something to you?
唔係預測
，and not speculations.
乃係即係你對準神嘅心意，知道神做緊乜嘢嘢。
And that you know the will of God and know what God is doing.
中國人所講識時務者為俊傑。
And the Chinese might say the people who know their time is the person of the hour.
我哋知唔知道呢個時務係點樣咧
？Do we know the time?
今日如果你知道嘅話，你會成為呢個時代當中嘅俊傑。
And if you do know, then you become a victor in this time.
你知道出邊啲人所諗嘅啱與唔啱。
And you know if the people outside are they wrong or are they right?
我所講到，我所了解，最近過去一年。
For the past year, as I understand,
我哋個心都係被一切嘅動盪嚟影響咗。
That we are being affected, our heart are being affected by this all the turbulence in the world.
我哋都知道啲人心裏邊好多嘅怒氣。
And for a lot of people, there's a lot of anger.
我哋想唔係咁樣，但係有啲嘢發生，我哋發覺咧，點解咁樣發生？
And the things are not what we wanted, and we wonder why it happened that way.
弟兄姊妹有陣時係想我出聲。
And brother and sister wanted me to say something sometimes.
或者有啲想我哋執事都俾表明一下立場。
and they wanted the board to make their stand.
點解我哋唔出聲主持公道、講公道嘅説話？點樣去定是還是非咧？
And why don't you come out and judge what is right and what's wrong?
係咪因為牧師太過屬靈，係唔關心世事，不聞不問咧？
Is it the pastor is so spiritual that he is indifferent to what's happening in the world?
只係花時間讀聖經，只係祈禱、唱讚美、哈利路亞，咁就全世界太平啦。
And they're just spending time on reading the Bible, praying and singing hallelujah, and there's peace in the world, and there's peace in the world.
係咪牧師做咗個縮頭烏龜，唔敢講嘢，唔敢講啲説話係得罪任何人咧？
It's the pastor in ostrich is hiding his head and don't want to say anything and say anything offending to others.
當然唔係啦。
Of course not.
雖然我唔係好醒目嘅人，但係都唔係一個好鈍嘅人。
Even though that I'm not quick, but I'm not slow either.
所以我唔出聲嘅緣故，因為時機未成熟。
I didn't say anything because the time is not right.
講嘅時候你會唔明白。
And might say something you don't understand.
到咗時機成熟嘅時候就唔同啦。
But things are different when time is right.
今日我覺得時機開始成熟，需要講一啲説話。
And I believe the time that is upon us now, so I can say something.
我所講嘅唔係政治。
What I'm saying is not political.
唔係輿論。
And it's not the
opinion of the community. 我所講嘅係到底神喺我哋心裏邊，同埋聖經裏邊嗰個真理原則有乜嘢發生緊咧？係咪轉咗？
And I'm not saying is that according to God's principle and His will, what is happening?
我雖然冇俾大家睇到
，even though I have not shown you，
但喺過去一年裏邊，我心裏邊係好痛苦。
And that I feel very difficult in our hearts for the past year.
有幾次食飯又好，揸緊車亦都好，我已經喊到泣不成聲。
And that whether I was driving or eating, I have cried till I choked.
因為有啲嘢要發生。
Because something will happen.
當我見到咁多嘢發生嘅時候，我祈求神對神嚟到交通。
When I saw all these things happening, I went to ask God.
將呢啲咁嘅事情帶到神嘅面前祈禱。
We brought all these things to God in prayer.
求神嘅旨意成就喺我地上高。
And asking God's will to be done on this earth.
突然間有一次
，suddenly one time，
感到心靈裏邊嘅深處咧，神咧對我講話。
That in the depth of my heart, I feel God was speaking to me.
佢俾我知啦，佢話你今日所見到嘅仲係算係小嘅事。
And He said to me, "What you're witnessing right now is really just minor."
仲有好快咧，更加大嘅事情會發生，係你哋唔明白、受唔到嘅。
Soon something major will happen. Thing that you don't understand. Thing that you cannot bear.
你唔好睇響人嗰方面嚟睇嘢。
Do not see this with the eye of man.
因為而家世界上所發生嘅唔係只係人手所做嘅後果。
And whatever is happening right now is not the thing that a man made.
唔係只係有個人咧食錯咗一個不潔動物，咁就係佢錯咗啫。
And not just because as simple as a person who ate something unclean and that was it.
因為你睇一啲少少嘅事，神對俾我睇，就係少少嘅事搞到咁大，搞到唔可以收拾。
And from something such a small thing, it caused us a great disturbance until to a time to a point where it's out of control.
你就會知道呢個唔係人嘅作為，唔係人嘅錯誤，乃係我嘅作為。
And you know this is not the doing of man, but rather is my work.
神俾我見到就係將有更加大嘅事會臨到呢個世界。
What God allowed me to see that something major will fall upon this world.
天下會大亂。
And the world will be in chaos.
各方面都係出事。
That the many different areas will go wrong.
問題大到冇任何嘅政府可以解決得到嘅。
that is so major and huge that no one government can handle it.
因為呢啲危機，而家我今日只係見到呢個病災情啦，呢個瘟疫啊，但係一連串嘅危機發生咧，係令到不同嘅制度係崩潰嘅。
And we only see an epidemic right now, but I think there will be several crises, one after the other, will bring down our infrastructure.
問題大到咧，強國嘅政權都係可以瓦解。
And it's so huge that even the regime, the countries may fall.
因為最強嘅人都解決唔到咁多嘢發生嘅。
No matter how great a man you may be, you cannot resolve all these issues.
你記唔記得最近幾年咧唔係最近幾年呢個阿拉伯嘅春
？And remember several years ago, there's the Arab Spring.
呢一個唔係即係人為嘅工作。
This is not the work of men.
你記唔記得呢個鐵幕係冧咗落嚟
？Remember the Iron Curtain fall?
記唔記得呢個蘇聯咁強大嘅世界上第二個大嘅強國，突然間係瓦解咗
？That suddenly the Soviet Union they collapsed.
冇人能夠預料到咁咩發生，但係發生咗。
No one suspected it would happen, but it happened.
因為係神嘅手響當中咧，係興起同埋廢掉。
And because it is God's hand that rise up and put down.
所以今日我哋所見嘅，我哋仲未見得到晒所有全景。
So what we're seeing right now is not the complete picture.
仲有啲更加嚴重嘅會發生過嚟。
And something even more serious and major will come.
神俾我知道
God let me know.
好似中國人所講嘅成語就係萬事俱備，唯欠東風。
That everything is ready except for the wind from the east.
當時我唔明白點解。
At that time, at that moment, I did not understand.
然後神俾我見到咧，就係咧，原來所有嘅佢已經佈置晒㗎啦。
And later, God allowed me to see everything was arranged.
然後神解釋就係將有一個瘟疫咧，係響中國裏邊發生嘅。
And he explained to me there will be a plague that start in China.
跟住有好多不同嘅問題。
And then many different problem will follow.
嗰陣時係2019年，即係舊年6月30號。
And that time was in the year 2019 in June. That was last year.
我寫咗一個信息俾我個香港嘅表妹。
And I wrote this message to my cousin in Hong Kong.
我仲有記錄喺度嘅。佢呢個表妹唔係一個信主嘅人。
And I saved the record. And this cousin is not a believer, not a Christian.
同埋有俾一個弟兄喺呢個紐約。
And I also wrote that to a brother in New York.
係舊年6月30號未有呢個瘟疫之前，神已經係喺我心裏邊感動，有個瘟疫嚟緊。
And that on June 30th, before the epidemic that God in my heart revealed to me, there will be a plague.
你諗下啲6月30號同埋10月幾最早講到係武漢嘅瘟疫，係10月幾，係相差5個幾月。
And that's in June. That's 5.5 months before the start of this epidemic.
你我心幾難過。
And how hard for my heart to take.
我為武漢嘅人。
For the people in Wuhan.
為香港嘅人。
And in Hong Kong.
喊咗好多。
I wept for them.
所以你唔好以為我係漠不關心佢哋。
So do not think that I was indifferent.
亦都唔好以為我今日所講嘅係冇同情心，唔愛和平。
Do not think what I'm saying today is because I don't love peace or don't have mercy.
嗱，因為神喺我心裏邊感動，俾我知道將有啲嘢發生。
Because
我哋亦都唔講得俾大家聽。
Revealed to me that something will happen, and
因為如果我講任何嘢，你就以為我係講緊政治。
Because if I say it, then you say that I'm talking about politics.
再加上
，moreover,
起碼3個月之前
about 3 months ago,
我同 Linda 講
I said to Linda,
我話我哋需要儲備啲糧食啦，乾糧啦，
and we need to store up food, dry food,
因為咧呢個糧食會短缺。
because there's a shortage of food.
3個月之前，我根本冇聽過有蝗蟲嘅事情，非洲蝗蟲會侵入呢個亞洲裏邊。
And 3 months ago, I didn't know that there was a problem with locusts, or the locusts will move towards Asia.
不過當然 Linda 唔係一個中意儲嘢嘅人，
And of course, Linda is not a person who collects things.
所以咧佢冇聽我講話去儲嘢。
So
我哋屋企亦都冇嘢去，冇大嘅冰櫃去儲食物。
and so she did not listen to me and did not store up any food. I mean, obviously, we don't have a freezer to store food anyway.
如果我哋屋企有冰櫃儲食物嘅時候咧，我就可以俾你睇睇。我已經係3個月之前咧就開始儲啦，唔係最近都係同人哋搶廁紙啊、搶嗰啲嘢，因為神喺我心裏邊感動將要發生嘅嘢。
And because God moved into my heart 3 months ago, and I have a freezer, I will show you I stored up food from that time on, and not just recently that we see people go out and fight for this and that.
原來神正在係開始一個新嘅時代、新嘅紀元。
And God has bring us into a new era.
我哋而家見到呢個轉接，
And I see that this turning point here.
我希望同大家講，你所習慣嘅一切生活習慣嗰個時代係已經過咗啦。
That the life that you're used to, the habit that you're used to, that time has passed.
幾個禮拜之前，嗰個年代，嗰個安居樂業嗰個豐富嘅年代係過咗啦。
And that the life that we had several weeks ago is in the past now.
世界風雲，瞬息萬變。
That the climate of this world has changed in a moment.
響10月4號，如果啲執事會記得嘅話，我哋都有記錄到嘅。
That
就係執事會個會議記錄裏邊亦都講，
December 4th, during the board meeting, as
我亦
recorded,
都係喺嗰個時候靈修解釋少少個呢個經文。
at that time, I also explained a little bit during the devotion time.
就係講到呢個時代嘅問題。
And it talk about the seasons, the time.
呢傳道書第3章就係第1節裏邊所講，凡事都有定期，天下萬日物都有定期。
It's in the Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. It said, there is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens.
生有時，死有時，栽種有時，拔出有時，栽種也有時。
It said, a time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to uproot.
殺戮有時，醫治有時，拆毀有時，建造有時。
A time to kill and a time to heal, a time to tear down and a time to build.
第7節，撕裂有時，
Verse 7.
縫補有時，靜默有時，言語有時，喜愛有時，恨惡有時，爭戰有時，和好有時。
A time to tear and a time to mend, a time to be silent and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace.
呢個經文裏邊所講啊，乜嘢都有佢嘅定期，有佢嘅時間。
And this portion of scripture says that everything has its time.
嗰啲喜樂啊，嗰啲咁嘅嗰啲栽種啊、豐收啊、醫治啊、建築啊，係有佢嘅時間。嗰個時間已經係我哋享受過啦。
And there's time to laugh, a time to plant, a time to harvest, and everything has its time.
有啲我哋冇經歷嘅時間，就係死亡啊、殺戮啊、拆毀啊、撕裂啊、爭戰啊。
And those times that we have enjoyed, but there's time that we have not experienced yet. A time to kill, a time to tear down, a time for war.
我哋唔想發生，
These are things that we don't want to happen.
但係如果要發生，我哋點樣樣咧？
But if that's happened, what should we do?
呢個新嘅時代
In
係一個
this
撕裂嘅時代。
it's a time for tearing down.
我哋唔好諗住呢個撕裂就係只係運用喺香港嘅社會係撕裂咗，我哋加拿大同樣係會係撕裂嘅社會嚟嘅，不過就唔同嘅嘢。
Nothing that this time this tearing is only happening in Hong Kong, but even in Canada, we will face the same tearing down of the society.
拆毀有時，
A time to demolish.
死亡係有時，
The time
爭
to
戰有
die.
時。
A time for war.
當事情越嚟越嚴重嘅時候，
As the situation become more serious,
我哋要見到人間裏邊嘅醜態。
we will see the ugliness of man.
冇事嘅時候，大家好似好人一個。
And when nothing is happening, that we seem to be a good person.
當有事嘅時候，會見到人係自私去搶去奪、去殺人。
But when situations come, we see the selfishness of people and see people go out and kill.
我哋已經開始幾個月見到好多人死，大幅度死啦。
And for several months, we see great many people died.
死亡係有時。
There's a time to die.
你知道嘛？
Do you know?
我哋人生嘅醜態，先講到有問題、有困難嘅時候，會見到出嚟。
That the ugliness of humanity will surface when we face difficult times.
我哋見到啲人走去搶廁紙嘅時候咧，有啲視頻俾我哋睇到咧，就有啲人去打交。
And there's some there are some broadcasts that show that people were fighting for toilet paper.
你平日見唔到個廁紙啫嘛？點解需要打交咧？
And you think that why do you need to fight for toilet paper?
當嗰個時間去到咁嘅時候咧，有啲人嘅醜態會出晒嚟。
When time comes to this point, the ugliness will surface.
包括我哋在內
，including ourselves.
而家啲人唔單止搶廁紙、搶食物、搶口罩。
People are not only fighting for the toilet paper, for mask.
你有冇聽講有另外一樣嘢人搶嘅咧？好少人講。
But many people also said that they are also fighting for one more thing.
幾個禮拜之前，我聽講加州裏邊係俾人搶購一空嘅。
And several weeks ago, that I heard that they emptied the shelf in California.
就係搶購槍械、搶購子彈。
And people were buying guns and bullets.
係邊啲人去搶購咧？
So who are buying them?
係中國人。
The Chinese.
你唔好以為佢哋搶購咗咧，就走去作亂。
Don't think that they buy all these things that they could prepare to riot.
係搶購翻嚟去保護自己。
But they buy all these things to protect themselves.
呢啲人其實好醒目。
That they are very quick.
佢知道動亂嚟緊啦。
They know that chaos is coming.
你喺呢個雖然呢個嘅社會裏邊好似好融合呢個社會當中，你諗加州啲環境融合喺社會裏邊咧，但係當動亂嘅時候係冇人情講嘅。
And that they seem to the society is in harmony, but when they know that when chaos comes, there's the people will not have pity on them.
所以身為華人，其實係有嗰個危險嘅地方。
But as a Chinese person, we know there are certain danger.
我哋以往安居樂業嘅日子過咗。
And what the time that we are used to has passed.
就算解封咗之後，所有嘅都唔係回復翻以前嘅正常。
And after the lifting of the lockdown, that things are no longer the same as before.
我哋要心裏邊要預備一個新嘅正常。
In our heart, we need to prepare for a new norm.
呢個新嘅正常係我哋唔渴望見到嘅，但係會見到。
Even though we don't want to see this new norm, but this will happen.
唔想發生嘅都會發生。
What we don't want to see happen will happen.
世界其實係有唔同嘅時代時間。
And there's in this world, there is a time for this world.
到有啲嘢突然間到一個時代，突然間全部發生過嚟。
And to a point, suddenly everything happened at the same time.
兩次嘅世界大戰都係有同樣嘅情形。
That the two world war that the world went through had experienced it.
世界越嚟越壞。
The world being more corrupt.
突然間一齊打仗。
And suddenly there's war everywhere.
我哋而家其實係進 進入到呢個同樣嘅情況。
And now we enter into the same kind of environment.
我哋唔好睇住我哋以往咁安居樂業，就覺得係好好。
Do not think that because we experience a time of prosperity, that things are well.
其實呢個世界都壞到好極處。
And actually, this world has corrupted to the extreme.
滿地可係呢一個，我最近聽講係色情製片色情嘅色情製片嘅首都。
And I recently heard that Montreal is the capital of pornography.
響多倫多以前係好太平嘅盛世嘅。
And in Toronto, they used to be very peaceful.
但係唔再係咁啦。
But no
經
longer.
常係有槍戰，係有槍殺嘅事情。
There's gun violence.
我哋進入一個動亂同埋死亡嘅時間。
We are entering a time of chaos and death.
我哋係種乜嘢惡因，就收咩惡果。
And whatever we reap, we are sowing right now.
所以神喺最近幾個月裏邊咧，係俾我知道咧，有一個好巨大嘅風暴係醖釀緊。
And God showed me that a great storm is coming.
喺呢一個執事會12月嘅時候，我解釋俾你知啦。聖經呢邊所講嘅傳道書10章第11章第3節，佢話雲若果滿咗雨，就必定傾倒喺地上高；樹若向南倒或向北倒，樹倒在何處，就存在何處。
That in book Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verse 3 it says, "If clouds are full of water, they pour rain on the earth. Whether a tree falls to the south or to the north, in the place where it falls, there it will lie."
原來啲雲嗰啲水咧係慢慢去積聚過嚟嘅。
That the cloud, they slowly accumulate the water, the moisture.
你想佢落雨，佢唔會落嘅喎。
When you want it to rain, it won't.
但係滿到瀉嘅時候，佢就會落雨啦。
But when they come to a point enough moisture, then it will rain.
我哋嘅罪惡亦都係一樣喺呢個世界裏邊，我啲罪惡咧積埋越整越多嘅時候咧，係大到咧係冇辦法神唔干預。
And it's the same with our sin of this world, that it accumulates to a point where God can no longer just not do nothing.
當基督徒正在係為咗太平、為咗安寧、為咗富庶嚟祈禱。
When the Christians are praying for peace and prosperity,
呢幾樣我知道將要面對嘅係一個災難，係一個巨大嘅危機醖釀緊。
and you need to know that the crisis is brewing, and that you are facing this difficulties.
最好可惜嘅就係基督徒仲係走住呢個方向，就係求太平、求神醫治、神毀壞呢個病毒。
And unfortunately, that the Christians continue to pray for peace, that direction of praying for peace and asking God to heal, to stop this epidemic.
我哋諗住我哋嘅信心大到可以移動山嶺。
We thought that our faith is so great that we can move mountains,
可以改變呢個世界，
that we could change the world,
可以咧祈禱或者斥責呢個病毒就係落翻地獄裏邊。
and that we could rebuke this virus and send it back to hell.
好似琴日所講，有個弟兄所俾嗰個咁嘅視頻，就係講呢個牧師好有名。我講俾你聽咧，你知道邊個好有名嘅？佢係話要送翻個病毒地獄。
And the brother has sent this video yesterday about this pastor, a famous pastor. You know, you mentioned name, that they sent this virus back to the hell.
你估會唔會發生啊？經過禱告之後
，Do you know it will happen as the way that he prayed?
如果當佢禱告完之後，真係咁發生嘅時候，我知道神聽佢禱告啦。
And if after he prayed that indeed it happened, then I know that God listened to his prayer.
好可惜，我哋唔明白一樣嘢，神做嘢有神嘅時間。
Unfortunately, we don't understand that God has his time for doing things.
神做嘢係按規按矩，天下凡百嘅事都有定期，生有時，死有時，撕裂有時，縫補有時。
And God is very organized in the thing that he do. There's time to die, there's time to maim, and time for everything.
如果睇歷史嘅時候，你要知道有黑暗期。
When you look into history, there's the dark period.
The Dark Ages 有復興期。
There's the period of revival.
亦都有默示靜止期，就係主耶穌未降生之前有400年咁上下咧，係神完全冇默示冇神蹟。
And there's also the ceasing of time where the revelations is ceased, and that's actually before Jesus came was born. That's for 400 years God did not have any revelation for men.
你諗下啲，如果默示靜止期嘅時候，你求神蹟，你估會唔會發生咧？
And during this time where revelation ceased, do you think when you ask for a miracle, will God perform a miracle during this time?
因為神嗰個時間唔係行神蹟嘅時間。
Because at that time is not the time for miracles.
天下萬物都有個定期。
And everything had its time in this world.
我哋喺一個錯誤嘅定期裏邊去做一個正確嘅禱告係冇作用嘅。
And we say the right prayer in the wrong time, it will be ineffective.
以利亞時限有3年半嘅饑荒，冇雨。
During the time of Elijah, there's 3.5 years of drought.
你知以前啲人根本係餐揾餐食餐餐清嘅，你話3年半冇食物點樣捱啊？所以好多人死咗。
At the time, they were used to fresh food, fresh meat, and things like that. And for this time of drought, many people die of famine.
你唔好睇少一樣嘢喎，原來聖經裏邊所講，喺以利亞時間有神藉着呢個俄巴底亞嘅呢一個咁嘅宰相咧，係隱藏咗7000名嘅先知冇向巴力下拜嘅。
And during this time, God used the prophet Obadiah to hide 7,000 prophets.
我肯定呢7000嘅先知係好有信心去祈禱，去求神咧，使到雨落咗嚟，使到人咧唔會死。
I am sure that these 7,000 prophets, they have great faith, and when they pray, and the rain will come, and people will not die.
使到饑荒就終止咗。
And to stop the famine.
但係3年半係神冇聽佢哋講。
But for 3.5 years, God did not listen to them.
仍然有好多人餓死，仍然有饑荒。
And many people starved to death. There's still famine.
因為當嗰個期間裏邊，神係命定係冇雨落嘅。
And because God have predestined that time, there will be no rain.
嗰個時間係死得人多嘅時間，係殺戮嘅時間。
And that time is time to kill. Many people will die.
喺第二次世界大戰同埋第一次世界大戰
During the First and Second World War,
少少嘅事，第一次世界大戰咧係有一個暗殺6個人，喺呢個南斯拉夫暗殺6個人，突然間爆發咗全世界呢個歐洲裏邊咧係打大仗。
And the war originated because of the assassination of six persons, and it caused the Europe to go into war.
好少嘅事情突然間爆得咁大。
It's a very small thing, and suddenly it's going blown out of proportion.
因為佢到咗個定期嗰時係會發生咁嘅嘢。
Because it was predestined that at this time this will happen.
第二次世界大戰亦都同樣嘅事情發生，世界上不約而同爆發同樣嘅事情，打大仗。
And the same thing for the Second World War. Something had happened, and it caused the whole world to go into war.
我好相信兩個大戰當中都有好多基督徒都為呢件事為求平安，但係冇平安。
I believe many Christians during these two wars were praying for peace, but there was no peace.
因為呢個唔係神嗰個定期。
Because this is not what God had predestined.
我問大家一個問題。
Let me ask you one question.
喺呢個疫情嘅當中
During this epidemic,
我應該扮演咩角色？用咩嘅領導呢個教會嘅方法咧？
and what role should I play as I lead this church?
我哋係咪應該召集呢個祈禱會求神咧？好似頭先啲牧師咁樣送翻呢個病毒落去地獄裏邊咧？
Should we organize prayer meetings and pray just as that pastor prayed to send us right back to hell?
使到個人有工做、有學返、有錢供屋、有錢交租、有糧食。
So people could go back to work, go back to school, pay their mortgage, and do all these things.
我會唔會講一啲安慰嘅説話？明天會更好，俾大家知道咧。
Would I say something comforting to you? Said it'll be better tomorrow.
如果我咁講嘅話，我就係假先知啦。
If I say that, then I'm a false prophet.
因為形勢比人強，我哋睇到知道係唔會發生嘅。
Because we look into the circumstances, the situation, we know it will not happen.
唔係有信心幾大幾細嘅問題。
Not the question of how great or small your faith is.
但係因為神而家要做緊一啲我哋想像唔到要做緊嘅嘢。
But rather, God is doing something that is unimaginable to us.
如果我講俾你聽，明天會更好嘅話，我就係做一個誤導咗你啦。
And if I say to you, there will be a better tomorrow, then I am misleading you.
相反嚟講，
On the
我哋
contrary,
要明白而家係咩時勢，
we need to understand the times,
我哋要做啲乜嘢嘢，
what we should be doing.
唔好浪費你嘅時間，即係去求福、求平安、求有銀紙擺落袋裏邊，呢個就係心滿意足啦。
And do not waste our time to pray for peace, pray for prosperity, pray to have money in your pocket.
我哋要預備接受呢個事實，就係接受艱難日子會係臨到我哋裏邊啦。
And we need to accept this reality, to accept the difficulty that we will be facing.
使到我哋有個使命感，要做我哋而家應當要做嘅嘢。
To give us a sense of mission, to do the thing that we need to do now.
我哋要需要幫人，要搶救人，要好多嘅嘢，我哋要做。
We need to go help. We need to go rescue people. We need many things that we needed to do.
喺艱難日子裏邊，我哋係需要企起嚟，要剛強起嚟。
And during these difficult times, we need to stand up and be bold.
呢個世代太過容易啦。
This world is too easy.
我哋過往幾個禮拜之前，睇翻轉頭，
We had it very easy as of several weeks ago.
就係我哋呢一代人啊，由嗰啲咁嘅baby boomer 開始一直落手落去，都太過容易，太過舒服啦，太過豐富啦。
And since the time of the baby boomer until now, that we live a very comfortable, very easy life.
我哋以為呢個係正常嘅。
It was too easy, too peaceful. We thought that this was the normal.
但係如果我呢個年代嘅人，同埋以下啲年代人，係我問我個爸爸媽媽，或者後生啲問你嘅爺阿嫲，知道呢個唔係佢哋嘅現實。
And for our people of my generation, if I ask my parents or people who are younger, ask their grandparents, they know that they will answer to them that this is not their reality.
佢哋嘅一代嘅就係好多苦難，有饑荒，有瘟疫。我媽媽經歷過瘟疫。
And for the people of that generation, they experience famine, they experience plagues.
有啲打過2次嘅世界大戰。
And some of them went through 2 world wars.
有喺中國裏邊打日本仔，亦都國共內戰。
And there's a civil war in China, and they have went through the invasion of Japan.
有啲落到香港裏邊捱騾仔，做得好辛苦嘅工作，唔係好似我哋咁舒服。
And many people who went to have a chance to go to Hong Kong, but they work really hard for what they have, not like us that we're so comfortable, so easy for us.
你讀大學讀得咁，我哋讀大學讀得咁容易啊！佢哋嗰代人，我爸爸恨啊，即係恨唔到入去幾辛苦啊！30、40歲仲係要搏命去讀書。
And for us, for it's so easy to have education and university education, but for my father, that is something that he cannot get very easily. Even in his 30s, he was continuing to work very hard to get education.
因為細蚊仔10幾歲嘅時候係打仗冇書讀。
Because during his time, when he was in his teens, there was war and there's no school to go to.
我哋北美或者西方嘅世界太容易啦。
In North America, things are so easy.
喺我哋呢度享緊福嘅時候，你知唔知非洲啊有饑荒、有瘟疫、有艾滋病、有伊波拉、有民族嘅清洗啊？
And when we're enjoying life here, but in Africa, there is the Ebola virus and outbreak, and also that different things, the racial discrimination in Africa.
係阿拉伯、伊朗、伊拉克、阿富汗呢啲回教國家，亦都有幾多爭戰同埋呢個敍利亞。
And also in Syria and Iran, Iraq, and Arab, they all have a war with one another.
我哋享受得太容易啦。
That we are so easy to enjoy what we have.
我哋以為係理所當然嘅，應當有嘅。
We thought we took this for granted.
我哋以為呢個係正常嘅。
We thought this is the norm.
但係原來我哋所享受咁多年裏邊，唔係人間裏邊最正常嘅。你父母冇享受過，非洲啲人冇享受過。
But actually, what we experienced in the past is not the norm. These are not the reality for your parents, or neither is it for the people who in Africa right now, currently.
我哋所經歷嘅只不過係神俾我哋額外嘅恩典。
What we experience is actually a grace, the grace of God.
我哋用盡咗呢個恩典。
We have spent this grace already.
我哋係忘恩負義。
And that we did not seek we're not thankful for what we have.
我哋受咗神咁多恩典，我哋係忘記神，我哋係反叛神，我哋係唔聽神嘅說話。
And after we received this grace, we forgot about God and forgot about Him in our lives.
當神要追討追債嘅時候
，when God coming after us for our account，
我哋就命令呢個災害快啲過去，快啲落翻地獄裏邊。
Then we command this thing to go back to hell，
叫我哋可以繼續去遊戲人生，去食大麻，去性嘅放蕩，去性解放，性嘅變態。
And then we continue our life of all promiscuity and also enjoying the marijuana and things like that.
然後跟住就覺得自己了不起，仲高過神一樣。
And that we thought that we are even better than God.
我哋要面對新嘅正常。
We need to face the new norm.
試想一下，我就係講完㗎啦。
I'll finish soon.
假如天氣報告
If the weather forecast
下個禮拜日將會有5日嘅冰雨落嚟，好似1998年。
That in 5 days there will be in next week there will be 5 days of freezing rain, just as in 1998.
你會想翻起1998年有咩發生？所以你諗下，2個禮拜冇電、冇暖氣，點算呢？
And you think back, you know that there will be 2 weeks of no electricity. What should you do?
我希望問你一個問題。
I want you.
你想我同埋教會嘅執事如何帶領呢間教會呢？
How do you want myself and the board to lead this church?
組織一個祈禱會
To organize a prayer meeting,
求神行神蹟
to ask God to perform a miracle,
阻止啲冰雨嘅來臨
to stop the coming of this freezing rain,
滾碎啲雲吹走啲雪
and to decimate the clouds and blow away the snow.
呢個選擇
This is one
呢一個選
choice.
擇。第二個選擇係乜嘢？
Second choice is
就係你想我哋執事同埋我係預備大家去度過呢個冇電嘅時間。
and that myself and the board will prepare you to enjoy this time with no electricity.
買柴去個壁爐，
To buy wood for your fireplace. For
買嗰打邊爐嗰個爐，買埋嗰啲燃料去煮餸。
And to buy the fondue stove and buy the food prepared for.
買食物，買罐頭，買乾糧。
To buy food, to buy canned goods and things.
所以今日你希望教會嘅牧師、教會嘅帶領去邊個方向咧？祈禱求平安啦，還是預備我哋去面對現實咧？
So which direction do you want the church to lead you? To face the reality or pray for peace.
世界肯定最少1年半載，可能會長過咁多，係有好大嘅動盪同埋好大嘅黑暗。
And for certain that for the next year or even a year and a half, the world will go through these turbulent times.
如果我哋只係搞祈禱會，求平安、求太平、求平安無事，明天會更好。
And we just organize prayer meeting to pray for blessing, for peace, praying for prosperity, and that tomorrow will be better.
我估你就會成一個脆弱嘅人。
And I believe you become a very fragile person.
你係不堪一擊嘅人。
And that you are not able to stand even one strike.
因為大難臨頭嘅時候，你仲係諗緊太平盛世，諗緊食朱古力，諗緊食雪糕，諗緊去點樣放假遊船河，去參加購物團。
And because when you are facing difficulty, you are still thinking about the peaceful times and thinking about chocolate, about ice cream, going to your vacation, to cruise and things like that.
冇諗到大難臨頭啦。
And you do not know that you're undone. That
我哋要紮緊褲頭帶，要剛強起嚟，要捱得苦。
And then you have to tighten your belt. You have to be bold, and you have to be able to be long-suffering in this.
懶惰玩電子遊戲嘅，做太子爺、做千金小姐嘅時間已經過咗啦。
The time for you to play with your video game and to be the sons and daughters of rich men has passed.
我哋越早嚟到去接受呢個新嘅現實，我哋越早咧就會係準備應付得到。
The sooner that we accept that we are in this new norm, the better we prepare to face it.
我哋唔好再哀嘆失去咗嗰啲權利。
Do not bemoan what we have lost, the privilege we have lost.
我哋需要企起嚟。
We need to stand up.
成為剛強嘅人。
To become a strong person.
唔怕呢啲艱苦。
That we're not afraid of this hardship.
可能要捱肚餓。
Perhaps you have to starve.
可能冇書讀。
Perhaps you can't go to school.
有啲可能冇工做。
And some may not even have a job to go to.
有啲好可能唔係一定我教會裏邊啦，有啲可能冇工做冇嘢，連租屋嘅錢都冇，或者公屋嘅錢都冇。
Maybe not in our church, but some people may not have a job, may not have the money to pay rent or their mortgage.
我哋要接受新嘅時代開始啦。
We have to accept that this new season, this new time has.
我哋要準備好我哋自己接受新嘅時代嘅使命。
And we need to prepare ourselves for the new mission in this new time.
更加去關心人。
To care more for others.
唔係只係睇自己點樣享受。
And not to just concentrate on how we can enjoy our lives.
更多嘅貢獻出嚟。
And to contribute more.
因為有一日好可能你都係前線嘅醫護人員。
Because perhaps one day you will become the frontline workers.
我知道我哋在座當中有幾個Christina 啊、Dr. Harvey 啊、Cindy 啊、幾個Delilah 啊、Pauline 佢哋都係Sandy 添，都係響前線係服務呢個咁困難嘅時間係服務人。
And during this time, we know that among us there's Christina, Dr. Harvey, Cindy, Pauline, Delilah. They are servicing, they're helping the people out there.
有一日我哋都要上呢個前線。
One day we have to go to the front line as well.
去救將亡呢個世界。
To rescue this world that is dying.
基督徒啊，我哋要瞓醒啦。
And Christians, we have to be awakened.
我哋唱一首詩歌，我哋要結束好嗎？
Let's sing a song as we end.